What's going on, YouTube? Brandon LaChuga here, leaving my parents' house. I actually just took out my my new car that I just got. Actually, had it for about a month now. So I have not been on the channel for a while. Sorry, a bunny ran in front of me and I didn't want to run it over. I've not been able to post any videos in a while. Sorry about that. A lot's been going on. I actually bought a new house, and if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I did not have a garage. So now I bought a new house, and it's actually a 3-car garage, but the new car I bought does not fit in the garage. So because it's too low to the ground, so it won't actually get into the garage. So I'll just give you some of my, you know, what the options were, what car I was thinking about getting, and then I will reveal the car with another video with a walk around. It will just be a walk around, a quick walk around, nothing in detail of what's been done to the car and everything, so it'll just be a walk around of it. But yeah, I was choosing between the Hellcat and the Lamborghini and a GTR. So between the three, I mean, the pros with the Hellcat were, oh, that's the thing is, I have a Challenger. Like I said, if you see my videos, you know I have a 2012 Dodge Challenger. I was gonna keep the Challenger because this is a daily driver car. I know I catch a lot of crap for like, oh, it's the V6, blah 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 blah. It's still, I've modified it, I've put money into it, it sounds good, it's pushing more horsepower than the stock Challengers. So, but the thing is, it's a daily driver. I'm not gonna make an exotic car. To me, I believe that an exotic car is, you know, a Hellcat, kind of exotic because of the horsepower. There's not really many cars out there that have that much horsepower. It may not be like an exotic car, like a Lamborghini, or I consider a GTR also kind of an exotic car, or a Ferrari or anything like that, but the Hellcat will keep up with those kind of vehicles. So to me, that is not a daily driver. None of those cars are daily drivers. So I would keep this car. I mean, again, the pros to that car is it's pushing just as much horsepower, it's pushing more horsepower than you know, a Lamborghini Gallardo or a Nissan GTR. So that's, you know, that's a good pro. I like that. Again, the only negative would be, why have like 2 Dodge Challengers? To me, there's no point in having 2 Dodge Challengers, and it's a waste of money to just go get the V8 Hemi, or even the 392. Those to me are a waste of money. Personally, I think it's a waste of money to go get one of those when I already have a Challenger. And there's no point in having a V8 Challenger and a V6 Challenger that, you know, one has maybe like 180 extra horsepower. To me, in my personal opinion, there's no point in that. I mean, that can still be a good daily driver, but I don't want that. I'm gonna get the Hellcat. So that was an option. Like I said, the pros, lots of horsepower, easy to modify. You know, those Hellcats, you can switch out the pulleys, do a cold air intake, and do a tune, switch out the fuel injectors, and you're pushing 1,000 horsepower. So it's really incredible what those cars can do. The Lamborghini, again, it's been a dream car. Always wanted it. Now where I'm financially at, you know, I can buy one. I can buy a Lamborghini. So that is very, very like enticing. I really want it. And you know, I found some pretty good deals on some Lamborghinis, so that was always definitely an option. So that I wanted, and I like really wanted that one. And the only cons to the car was that if maintenance wise, you know, I can do the oil change myself. It's not that hard to do. There's 2 drain spots, but just to do an oil change, to do it yourself, you're looking at like, oh, I think it was like $150 for all the oil, the filter. You have to buy a special oil filter wrench to get it off. So that initial buy just for the wrench is usually like 60 bucks. And so that was an option. And again, the only negatives were, you know, the maintenance. If something does go out, it's going to be really expensive to fix. And then there was the GTR, and I really wanted one of those too. Those were definitely really high on the list because, again, I had a Nissan Skyline, and that was a blast. And just going to the, you know, to the GTR, just a huge upgrade would have been really, really nice. And I found some I really, 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 really wanted to. They were really cool and really nice. But yeah, I mean, the pros to the GTRs, everything really. When it came down to it, it can easily be a daily driver. I know people that have like an 09 GTR and 2010s and stuff. Easily be a daily driver. He uses his, I have a friend, Shadow. He has an orange GTR. It's a daily driver for him. He drives it every day, and he's modded it and stuff. So for him, it's easily a daily driver, and it can be a daily driver. So that was a huge thing. Doing oil changes, you can do yourself. Brake pads, I can do the brake pads myself. There's a lot of things that I can do to that car myself. The only negative is the 09 ones, and I think up to like maybe 11, only come with 480 horsepower. So it's a little bit less than what I wanted out of it. I wouldn't want to buy a new one. It's just I don't really like buying new cars. After buying the Challenger new, I probably will never buy a brand new car again. But yeah, the only cons were the horsepower, and that was really it for me. I mean, again, it is an expensive car. If something goes out, it's going to cost you money, which was another huge thing where the Hellcat, yeah, it might cost money, but with it being an American car and the engine being right there, you can work on it. And you know, even if you get a 2015, it still has the 5-year powertrain warranty and everything, so it still comes with the warranty and that. So yeah, it was between those 3 cars, and that's what I've been debating. So I thought I'd let you guys know my thoughts on it. I'd love to know your thoughts on it, what car you think I should buy next. But I mean, I already bought it, so I just would still like to know what your thought process is and what you think. But yeah, so that's what I did, and bought one of those 3. So which one did I buy? You will have to watch my next video to find out which one I bought. Like I said, sorry that I haven't posted many videos lately. I bought a new house. I'm actually pulling up to my new house here in a minute. Like I said, it's a lot bigger than my old house. It didn't have a garage. It had 4 bedrooms. This one's bigger. It's got 5, and it's got 4 full bathrooms, and it's about 3,000 square feet on a little bit over 1/4 acre of a lot. So it's really big. The lot size is really big, good for the dogs to run around, and it's quiet. And the best part is we actually only moved 4 minutes away from our other house in a way nicer neighborhood. So that's always a plus. But the biggest thing for me was the 3-car garage, but now can't even pull the car into the garage because it's too low. I can't get it up the driveway. So on one of my other videos, hopefully here pretty soon, I will be installing air ride suspension in it. So we will, if I do that, I'll make a video. I haven't decided yet. I don't know if it's going to be easier just to get a hold of the city, get a permit to smash out the curb and make it a really, really, really smooth transition, or, you know, just put the air ride. With air ride, you know, there's a lot of pros to that. You do an air ride suspension, you can, you know, when you're at a car show, you can slam the car, or you can put it up to ride height, or you can, it's a lot of options with it. So for me, oops, I did not want to park in this spot tomorrow, because I want to be able to move out tomorrow in my work vehicle just in case. Yeah, so to me, I personally want to go with the air ride, but my wife is leaning a little bit more towards the doing the curb. So we'll see. I haven't decided yet, or maybe I'll just do both. I don't know. But there she is, 3-car garage, all 3 of them. There's my truck. I can't really see it, but yeah. So it's nice. I have a 3-car garage now. So the biggest problem is my new car that I bought can't even go into my garage because it's too low. But again, like I said, I'll keep you updated on what I do or what car I got, and stay tuned. And I'd love feedback to what you personally would have done, what car you would have picked out of the 3. Always like to know. And